The Song of Songs, chapter 8, verse 13. Thou that dwellest in the gardens, the companions hearken to thy voice. Cause me to hear it. This is clearly a reference to Messiah Jesus. He is the one who dwells in the gardens. That's interesting. We may meet Jesus in the dry wilderness. We may encounter him in the dark alleyways of life, or even in the busy town centre. The bloody battlefield is not overlooked by him. He's there too. He's in the hospital. He's in the courtroom. He's in the prison. But he doesn't dwell in those places. He visits them. He may even spend long periods of time in those places, but he doesn't dwell there. He never dwells there. And neither should we. Life is so arranged that we all experience sadness, sorrow, pain, loss, regret, all sorts of suffering, the heartache, and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to, in the words of Shakespeare. But we don't dwell in the heartache. We move on. We're visitors, sojourners, like him. We dwell in the garden like him, with him. The garden of the kingdom is within us. The prisoner in the prison, he can dwell in the garden because the garden is within his heart. The sick person in the hospital ward, he can dwell in the garden because the garden is within him. We don't dwell in the hospital. We don't dwell in the prison. We don't dwell in the dark places. We dwell in the bright places, in the garden where Jesus is. And note in this verse that his companions hearken to his voice. And I'm reminded of John chapter 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And our hearing is not a result of our intelligence, no, but that he caused us to hear his voice. And what he's done for us, he can do for the Jews.